Let's start with the chapter ledger. Let's try and start posting entries into the ledger. Have a quick look at the format. This is the debit side. This is the credit side. Date, particulars, journal folio, amount. What is journal folio? Here you write the page number on which the entry you are posting. It is present on which page number in the journal. So date, particulars, journal folio and amount. And just one thing, if you are not clear with the chapter ledger, actually the chapter journal, don't start with the chapter ledger. First get your concepts clear with journal, then only come and shift with the chapter ledger, because until and unless you don't know how to make a journal entry, how will you post it to the ledger? Get your concepts clear, look at the earlier slides and then come and start the ledger chapter. So the first entry, what is the method of doing a ledger posting actually? First read the question. Ganesha started business with cash rupees 200. Quickly think what will be the journal entry of this. Cash coming in, cash is in assert, so cash account has to be debited. Cash account debited, okay, 200 to what? Capital. Started business with cash, so capital also increases, credited. 200. This is my entry and I will do the posting of this entry into the ledger. So which two ledgers I have to prepare here? It is the cash ledger and it is the capital. These two ledgers have to be prepared. Now look very carefully. The entry is cash account debit to capital account. In cash account debit to capital account. $200. Write whatever the date is. Cash account is being debited, so I am writing it at the debit side, 200. Now what about the capital? Cash account debit to capital. So in capital account, can I write to capital? In capital account, can I write to capital? See, small thing to remember is in capital account, you can never write to capital again. So what will you write? I will write, mention the date here, by cash. Amount 200. See, I'll again recap. A small thing which you have to follow and your full ledger chapter is done here and now itself. Cash account debit to capital is my journal entry. So in cash account, on the debit side, I will write to capital. This side will always have 222. And this side will always have by. By this side and that side, I mean in debit side you will always have 2, in credit side you will always have by. So cash account is debited here, so debit the cash account with crediting the capital 200. Now coming up to the capital account, cash account debit to capital. You will never write in capital account to capital. Capital and to capital, if you write here to capital, this is something wrong you have done. Just Don't do this mistake. In capital account you can never write to capital. So what is the account which has to be affected? It is the remaining cash account. So write here buy cash 200. You can also see that capital account is being credited by 200. See, capital account is being credited by 200 here. So you are crediting the capital account by 200 here, and what is coming in? Cash is coming in. So you have to mention the name cash. Once you have done with all the postings, what you have to do? You have to take a total. Now whichever side the total is higher, on the balance side you have to write the balance here, because total should match. It will be, maybe see, if this side is higher, you have to write an amount here by balance what carried down at the end of the month. Say it is 31st March, date here 31st March, and next month you will bring it down, that is on 1st April you will bring it down, and it will be written as to balance brought down the amount mentioned here. Don't worry about this much. We'll do it again and again and you'll get this in place. What you need to know right now is how do you post an entry? Just think of the journal entry first. In the initials, write the entry. Later on, you will also need not write the entry. You can do it in your mind. But right now, write it down and then post it to the respective accounts.